I'm here with Todd Robinson, Director of Education, to learn more about the planned renovations and additions to Lloydminster Comprehensive High School. Thanks for joining us today.
Well, thanks for having me, Rebecca. Really excited to be able to sit down with you today and chat a little bit about our upcoming project.
One of the major differences that students will be seeing from this is the addition of grade 9 students in the high school. Can you speak to the decision to include this grade?
Yeah, absolutely. I think this goes back probably about 5 or 6 years now. It's been a big part of our system planning, trying to get Lloydminster Public School Division configured in a way that would match curriculum offerings and structures inside the Saskatchewan school system. So beginning in September 2023, when the comp is scheduled to open with the addition completed, our grade 9s would be moving over, and so LCHS would become a 9 to 12. Our middle schools would then become grades 6 to 8, and our elementary schools would become pre-K or K to 5. And again, that's a completely in alignment with curriculum structures and offerings within the province of Saskatchewan currently.
Great. With the additional students comes a need for more space. Can you talk about what the renovations to the high school will hopefully include?
Yeah, absolutely. We're really excited that the government of Saskatchewan has prioritized our project as one of a group of 12 projects that they're currently working on. The project is approximately $25 million in scope, includes the addition of approximately 30 classrooms and a field house or gymnasium to extend our ability to offer those services, obviously, to our grade 9 students that will become part of the school. Currently, we have about 880 students at LCHS, and when this renovation is completed, we'll be able to accommodate up to 1,400 students at the high school. So it'll be, it's going to be great for the community. We're looking to make this everything it can possibly be. Will give us certainly more square footage to be able to host large athletic events or community-based arts type events, and certainly extend the programming for our grade 9 students that are currently in our middle years.
Awesome. There's been a focus on technology integration in the classroom in regards to these additions. Why does this need to be considered when approaching a renovation?
Well, I think one of the things the pandemic has taught us is about the power and the ability of technology to engage students, and certainly that was a priority pre-pandemic. It's become even a larger priority as we've moved forward. Certainly I think as we move forward, targeting towards 2030 and beyond, equipping our students with the ability to use technology to not only learn, but to engage people from around the world in their learning is critically important. So certainly as we structure the renovation at LCHS and the new project, technology will be a core component of that, and looking for an ability to blend kind of perhaps a traditional education with an enhancement that is really supported by strong technology use.
And what are you looking most forward to in regards to these renovations?
You know what, I think for me, it's really about just a better quality experience for our students and our families. We have been working on this, like I said, for 5 or 6 years now. It's been a large piece of work to try to get this off the ground. I think our grade 9 students are going to have an amazing experience at LCHS. It's just a great school with just a breadth of offerings that would be difficult to accomplish anywhere else. And I think anytime you can add a new building to your fleet of schools that you currently have, it brings new opportunities, and I think new opportunities for partnerships. And so for me, I think a big part of my role and the role of the Board of Education is to try to make LPSD a little better than it was perhaps when we first came. And I think that this will be accomplished. I think post 2023, we will have a world-class school at LCHS that's enhanced from its already amazing condition, and will bring offerings to kids that we couldn't have otherwise accomplished. And that will bring with it opportunities for our community that we would have not been able to foresee. So I'm really excited about it, and it's going to be a great addition for our city.
Absolutely. When can the expansion expect to be completed?
So right now the schedule is for the expansion to be completed prior to September 2023, and students to move across in September of 2023. So that is what we're working with right now for a target date. Again, this is a group of one project is a group of 12 that the Ministry of Education and the Government of Saskatchewan are supporting and coordinating. So we'll keep an eye on that timeline as we trend towards that date. But right now, our plan is to open with grade 9s in September of 2023 at LCHS.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time today, Todd. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.